Okay, as I mentioned Saturday night after the game, feel the same way today. That again, we obviously didn't play good enough. I didn't have them prepared well enough, and we need to do a better job. So it's a very important game that we did not put forth our best effort, and that can't happen. It's inexcusable, and we need to do a better job. With that being said, that's one game, and we have to move on and get ready to prepare for a victory here this week. And we've got to do whatever we got to do to get ready to play this game against Middle, to get our 8th victory. And again, it's very important. Doesn't diminish all the good things our team has done throughout this year, and appreciate their effort throughout the season. And again, as I mentioned Saturday, I didn't do a good enough job getting them motivated and getting them prepared to play last week, and that's what we have to do. And we'll get back at it here this week.
Mark, with the way the offensive team has struggled the past few games, do you think it's time to rethink the entire offensive scheme?
That wouldn't be a very good idea. We got 2 opportunities to get the most victories we've had in the regular season, and since when?
77.
Since 1977. I don't think that'd be very wise. We did a lot of good things to win 7 games, and we plan on trying to get 8 and 9. So I appreciate all the good things that they did to put us in that position.
Mark,
that would be called panic mode.
Mark Finney said that he felt like maybe some guys were going through the motions Saturday. Did the film show that too, or?
Definitely. I mean, I said it after the game. I said I was the first one to say it, and I said it to the team prior to me, prior to them talking to you, that I didn't do a very good job because we weren't ready to play at the level that we need to play at. And again, I think you could see Tennessee where maybe they played that way the week before, and they got it straightened out and came out and played with a lot of passion and energy. And our team has done that throughout this year. We didn't Saturday, and that's on me. And but I appreciate Benny, pointing those things out, and that's what leaders should do. And I don't think he's pointing at any one person, just in general. And I told him that we didn't do a good enough job.
But now, with the benefit of hindsight, is there anything looking back on the week of preparation that would have given you a signal or a sign that the team would have laid an egg like that?
Yeah, I definitely think there's things that I could have done differently. I think as you go through the season, I know even to myself, the days that I get up and I talk to the team every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and I talk to them every day, obviously, but I mean, we have a team meeting prior to all of our meetings on Monday, Thursday, and Friday, and it does get monotonous, to the players, I think, and the schedule and sticking to it. But that's where you have to be disciplined. That's where, I felt confidence in our leadership and the veteran team to make sure we were ready to play. And in hindsight, I got to do a better job somehow, some way of tweaking it, changing it, getting the attention, getting the guys ready to play at a high level. I think that's one of the reasons why we've won some games that experts gave us no chance of winning. We haven't been very good when we've been the hunted. We're a much better football team when we're the hunter, and we gotta understand what level we need to play at all the time. And I constantly try to teach that. I constantly talk to them blue in the face about that, and we're intentional about leadership and trying to do things the right way. And you got to be good enough to overcome things when you're not at your best.
The senior class that's playing their last home game Saturday is going to go out with as many wins as any Kentucky senior class in a long time. So what does that group mean as you kind of refocus?
I appreciate that, John. I'd like you to rephrase that a little bit louder so everybody can hear that. No, seriously. I mean, what did you just say?
Yeah, this senior class is going to have as many wins as anybody in a long time.
Yeah, and the most in school history as far as SEC victories. And so I think they deserve a little credit for that. And I think we all, me, I'm the first one you know, that you always want to hang on to things, what can you do better? And that's what drives us every day, drives me every day, and that's what I want to do. But I also want to give recognition to that senior class and what they've done and what they've meant to this program, and how much I greatly appreciate them, and I think the Big Blue Nation appreciates them. They will, it's a fact, in the last 3 years they've won the most SEC games as anybody in the history of this school. That's a long time, folks. So I appreciate what they've done.
But Mark, don't you like the fact that Big Blue Nation is mad after this game, is mad after a couple of other games? Because you've always stated, as soon as you got here, you want to change the culture. You want to change the environment at UK. So by the fan base being really mad, you have changed that culture, because that proves that so many people out there want to win the worst way.
I'm not arguing with you.
Okay.
You're not going to get an argument out of you. I think if you heard the beginning of my statement, I was the first one to say how much I hang on to things, how much we can do better. Mm-hmm. And that's my mentality 24/7. But I also want to give recognition to them for what they deserve. The most in school history is a long time, and I appreciate that.
Is this kind of their seniors' like last hurrah to make sure the season ends on a positive note?
We got 2 games guaranteed, you know, that we have to go play, and you know, we talked about it last week, you know, about what you know, what we want their legacy to be, and of course that game is important to us. We didn't get it done, and now it's back to this one. You know, we got 2 guaranteed opportunities, and we want to take care of business this week and then move on to the last.
Mark, middle scores a lot of points. You mentioned how explosive they can be. Mm-hmm. What have you noticed about them, about how they run their offense? What concerns you?
Well, you know, Stockstill, Brent, the quarterback. I mean, he's you have to have a lot of respect for him. You could tell he's a coach's kid, and he plays so hard and makes such critical plays, and he's one of those guys that, you know, he's a real gamer, and you know, you put pressure on him, get him out of the pocket, he finds guys open, he puts it in good spots, he throws a catchable ball, really plays. You got to have a lot of respect for the way he plays. He plays the game the right way, and very intelligent and great touch on what he does, and you know, they have a good scheme, and they can move it on.